Your merit and admission stackable awards are awarded to you upon admission, and they are good for 8 semesters of full-time enrollment. In addition, the federal and state aid is determined by the FAFSA that you must complete each year. The FAFSA stands for Free Application for Federal Student Aid. That determines your eligibility for those awards. You must also maintain satisfactory academic progress each year, and what that means for you is a 2.0 GPA, and you must complete 67% of the credits that you attempt. So if you are an entering 2018 freshman, the FAFSA is available as early as October 1st, 2017. The absolute latest you should complete the FAFSA would be May 1st. If you are a Pennsylvania resident, there's a FIA state grant which has a deadline of May 1st, which is the latest they'll accept your FAFSA, and that is a strict deadline. In order to complete the FAFSA, you should go to FAFSA.gov, and you will log in there using a federal student aid ID and password. This is something you can obtain for the first time, and you'll need to keep it for all 4 years that you complete the FAFSA. In addition, your parent will also need to obtain an FSA ID and password in order to electronically sign your FAFSA. First and foremost, there's the St. Vincent financial aid that you can receive upon admission to St. Vincent. We look at your SAT scores or ACT scores and your high school GPA to determine your scholarship eligibility. There's also many stackable awards that St. Vincent College offers, such as an alumni grant, an out-of-state grant, a Catholic high school discount, etc. These forms of financial aid will likely take up a huge chunk of your financial aid package from St. Vincent College. In addition to that, there is the FAFSA that you will complete, which will determine if you have eligibility for the federal Pell Grant, the Supplemental Educational Opportunity Grant, which is also a federal grant, SEOG, and then it will be sent to your home state, which will determine if you have any state grant eligibility as well. So there are subsidized direct student loans and unsubsidized direct student loans. Subsidized means that there's no interest accruing on your loan while you're in school, at least half time. Unsubsidized means that there is interest accruing on the loan while you're in school. Eligibility is determined by your financial need from your FAFSA. However, all students can receive $5,500 as a freshman in direct student loans. Additionally, we always encourage you to look for outside scholarships on your own. Lastly, other pieces of financial aid that you may want to think about is a Parent Plus loan. It is based on credit, and there also are alternative loan options out there through many different banks, also based on credit. Typically, the student is the main borrower, and then the parent or somebody else that is willing to co-sign would be the eligible co-signer on that type of loan. The FAFSA is required if you are looking to borrow a federal direct student loan. It's also required if your parent is wishing to borrow a Parent Plus loan on your behalf. Equally important, we have St. Vincent College Endowment Need Grant funding. This funding is awarded to you upon admission, and if you're qualified for it based on your FAFSA, it will follow you all 4 years while you're at St. Vincent College so you can receive it. For example, last year, 67% of our incoming class received the need-based endowment funding. Many of these students did not qualify for federal or state grant funding, but they did get the St. Vincent funding that is need-based. It depends on the results of your FAFSA. Things like your family income, your assets, savings, and number of family members in your parents' household are all put into a federal formula that is used to determine your expected family contribution, or EFC. The EFC is then subtracted from the total cost of attendance at St. Vincent College. The cost of attendance at St. Vincent College includes things like your tuition, your fees, your books, your room and board, miscellaneous expenses. So that number is then subtracted from your EFC, which determines your financial need. St. Vincent College then offers tailored financial aid packages to help meet this financial need using things like scholarships, grants, student loans, and federal work study. If after your financial aid package you determine that you still need additional financial aid in order to meet your total cost of attendance, you can look into borrowing a private alternative loan, or your parents can look into borrowing a federal Parent Plus loan on your behalf. No, you do not have to borrow federal student loans if you do not wish to. The loans that are part of your financial aid package are made as an offer only. When you complete your federal master promissory note and entrance counseling in order to accept the loans, that then signals to us that you wish to borrow the loans. However, if at any time you wish to cancel or reduce your student loans, you can do so by informing the financial aid office.